This is what I always wanted, and I finally got it that day. But trust me, you have no idea how much it cost. My name is Ryan. 18 months ago, my wife Sarah walked out the door without a single word. No note, no fight, just gone. I was 34, married for 7 years, suddenly alone in the house we built together. Every room reminded me of her laugh, her coffee mug still on the counter, the way she used to steal my hoodies. I coped the only way I knew how. I fixed things, leaky faucets, creaky floorboards, the broken porch light, anything to keep my hands busy so my mind wouldn't replay that empty driveway over and over. My mom, Diane, was the only person who never left my side. She'd come over every Sunday with homemade soup, sit quietly while I worked, and never once pushed me to move on. Then came the night that changed everything. It was a Tuesday. I'd just finished replacing the kitchen cabinet hinges when Mom walked in. I gave her the usual grateful hug, the kind that says, "Thank you for not giving up on me." But this time, she didn't let go right away. I felt her shoulders tense. When she pulled back, her eyes were shining with tears she was trying to hide. "Ryan, there's something you need to know." We sat down at the same kitchen table where Sarah and I used to eat breakfast every morning. Mom reached into her purse and pulled out a worn white envelope. The handwriting on the front was Sarah's. "I've had this for almost 2 years," she said. Sarah came to me a week after she left, crying so hard she could barely speak. She begged me not to give it to you right away, said she wasn't strong enough to face you, that the letter might hurt more than her silence. Mom's voice cracked. "I thought maybe she'd come back. I thought if I waited, it would be easier. I was wrong." My hands were shaking so badly I could barely open the envelope. Inside were 3 pages of Sarah's neat handwriting and one dried tear stain near the bottom. I read it out loud to Mom because I needed someone to hear it with me. "Dear Ryan, if you're reading this, I hope you can forgive me for leaving the way I did. I never stopped loving you, but I made a terrible mistake. For 3 months, I had an affair with someone at work. It started as stupid late nights and emotional talks, and before I knew it, I had crossed a line I can never uncross. The guilt was killing me. I couldn't look at you every night, knowing what I'd done, so I left. I thought you deserved better than a wife who betrayed you. But every single day since I walked out that door, I've regretted it more than you can imagine. I still love you. If you can ever find it in your heart to forgive me, I'll be waiting. Always. Sarah." I sat there for what felt like hours. The woman I loved more than anything had cheated on me and then disappeared so I wouldn't have to live with the pain. Part of me wanted to scream. Part of me wanted to drive to her apartment right then and tell her I still loved her too. But the letter was written almost 2 years ago. What if she'd moved on? What if she'd found someone else who didn't remind her of her worst mistake? Then a knock echoed through the house. 3 soft knocks, the kind that somehow sound louder than thunder. Mom and I froze. It was 10:47 p.m. No one ever came by this late. I stood up slowly, walked to the front door, heart hammering so hard I could feel it in my teeth. I opened it, and there she was, Sarah, standing in the porch light with the same suitcase she'd left with, eyes red from crying, looking exactly like the girl I fell in love with at 24. "Ryan, I couldn't wait anymore," she said. "I drove here every single night for the last month, but I always turned around at the corner. Tonight, I finally made it to the door." I didn't say anything. I just pulled her into my arms and held her like the world might disappear if I let go. That night, we talked until sunrise. She told me every detail, the guilt, the loneliness, how she'd gone to therapy, how she'd quit her job and moved to another city just to try to become someone who deserved me again. And I told her the truth too, that the only thing I'd ever really wanted was her. We're still together today. Some scars never fully disappear, but sometimes the deepest wounds are the ones that teach you how to love harder.